guys, this is Josh from the Hobby Bug, and today I'm going to be showing you my Axial SCX10 II Raw Builders Kit Chevy Build. Alright guys, starting off we have the Proline 78 K10 Chevy body. This is a pretty cool body. It is a two-piece. So the bed and the cab are two different pieces. You actually have to bolt them together. I bolted them together, and I also put a little bit of a glue that we use called E6000. We use that a lot to repair bodies, and I used it to go ahead and kind of sandwich those together and get them a little more tight and durable. You can tell the bed is a step side. The front and rear came with bumpers on them, molded Lexan bumpers. But I cut those off because I had the two bumpers on here and I didn't really want two bumpers on the truck. I put the Axial body detail set off of the Axial 67 C10 body on here. That gives me the chrome windshield wipers, the mirrors, and the door handles. They're not the exact year model correct, but they are pretty close and they do work, and they give you that little bit of extra scaleness. They're pretty cool, and I did have to shave off a little bit of the plastic on the windshield wiper mounts, but it worked and it was good to go. So I'll go ahead and take the body off, and I will start from the front and work my way back on the chassis. Alright, starting with the front bumper, I am running the Axial 69 Chevy K5 Blazer 2 bumper. This is a pretty cool bumper. It goes really good with this body. And what I actually had to do with it, because the body posts on these bumpers, they are at the very top of the bumper. So it comes out and then comes down and kind of comes out. And I will show you that in a picture up here. But I actually had to use two bumper mounts and stack them on top. And I actually put the post in the top one. That way it stays flush with my frame rails here, and I'm allowed to pull that bumper as far in as I can. And as you'll see, I also mounted my worn RC four-wheel drive worn 9.5 winch on top of that upper bumper mount too. And that kind of keeps the winch behind the grill, which gives it that kind of hidden winch look, and all you can see is the worn tab out here and the hook for the winch, and that makes it pretty cool. It gives it that extra little clean look to it. Going back is a Savox servo. I'm running that same 1210 SG servo. As you'll come to find out, we run that servo in a lot of our crawlers. It's pretty awesome. It has tons of torque. I think it's 444 ounces of torque at 7.4 volts. So it's really great. Coming on back is our motor and speed control. The motor I'm using is a RC four-wheel drive 35 turn motor. Like I said, for brush motors, that is kind of our go-to. And again, the speed control I'm using is that same Dynamite speed controller out of a ECX Torment. You can use them out of an ECX Torment, an ECX Circuit, pretty much any brushed ECX that is not in the AMP series. You can use that speed controller. It has a jumper on it, and you can put it into a crawler mode and have drag brake just like a crawler. It's the same exact speed controller that came in the Vetera Ascenders. So that is something, if you didn't know already, that is something you do now. And if you have any of those vehicles and want to swap a brushless system into them, you keep that speed controller and you might can put it in a future crawler project. So another thing I have here in my electronics is the RC four-wheel drive wired winch controller. And I did spray this down with electrical tape, like a liquid electrical tape, and that keeps it pretty waterproof. I'll show you some pictures of it, and you can see that there are dirt and some water stains on it where it has gotten wet, and it does keep it waterproof, because if you do not waterproof these winch controllers, they will fry in about 2 seconds. And then running my electronics, I have a Spectrum 5 channel receiver and my Spectrum DX5 rugged radio. You're probably seeing a trend coming from the 67 C10 build. I did build this truck to pretty much be exactly like that one because it performs so well. I just added a few of my own touches to it. And coming back to the back bumper here, again, this is the Axial 69 Chevy Blazer rear bumper. That same tube bumper style. It has a hitch in it, so if I want to put any kind of accessories back there, I can. As far as wheels and tires go, I'm running the Vanquish Incision Method MR 307, or the M307, excuse me, wheels. These are pretty sweet wheels. They're kind of a bullet hole style wheel. They're all aluminum. And they have different back spacings that you can put on them, where you can get more offset or less offset, whichever you want to do. I'm running Proline BF Goodrich KM3 mud terrain tires. These are awesome tires. I run these because I do a lot of running in kind of dirt, hill climbs, mud, rocks, water. Anytime I'm out crawling, we are getting the trucks wet. So I need something that will work while it's wet, work on the rocks, work if it's got some mud in it. And these work the best all around that I have found. My dad runs the Pitbull Growlers, and these perform about equal with the Pitbull Growlers. The only thing Dad will run are Pitbull Growlers on all of his crawlers. And I have been playing with some different things. I've tried the Super Swampers from Proline. I've tried the Pitbull Rock Beast, and I've pretty much landed on these BFG KM3s. I run them on this truck. I ran them on my Scout, and then I run them on the new Kaiser as well. So these are a great tire. I definitely recommend those. That's about it for this build, guys. It's pretty simple. It's a lightweight build. It's a cool little Chevy body, and that's pretty much it. One thing I do want to mention also is with my worn winch, being wired winch, I do have that on my DX5 Rugged, and I'll give you a little bit of footage on that right here. But yeah, this is a awesome build, guys. I definitely recommend you take a raw builder's kit, put some decent electronics in it, decent wheels and tires, and a cool body, and you will have an awesome crawler. This thing is just great. So if you want to keep seeing more videos like this, hit the like button. And if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. And just stay tuned, guys, and get bit by the hobby bug.